and range from a table. Grade, well, it's actually not grade E. I misled you guys. It's grade D. And in fact, I'm going to push it towards the end to grade C. Right. The three averages, ways of describing the data, are modes. Let's find that first. The mode is the most commonly occurring value, the one that occurs the most, the one that has the highest frequency. So, who can tell me in the audience what's the mode displayed in that table? Yeah, 6. Yeah, it's the value. The common mistake pupils will write down is 47. No, that's an indicator of which value to use. Now, median. Seldom asked at GCSE anymore. There's 100 bits of data. So the middle one, when we put them in order, would be around about the 50th. Well, what value must the 50th, around about the 50th be? Well, the 1st to the 21st, if I put them in order, would be a 5. Then the 22nd, all the way up to the 68th, 47 add 21, would be a 6. So the median, the middle when they're put in order, must be 6, because that's round about the 50th. The 50th occurs between 22 and 68. Now, far more likely to be asked at GCSE to calculate the mean. Let's just move that to the side, and I can show you how we calculate the mean. Let's get rid of these. What we do is get your calculators handy. We add another column. You multiply the frequency times the value. 21 times 5 is 105. You write that down beside it, please. Write it down beside it. 47 times 6. What do those 47 sixes add up to? Anybody tell me? You should have your calculators handy, audience. Yep. 282. Good. What about the 24 sevens? Bradley, oh, sorry, boy. What have you got for 24 times 7? Yeah. 168. And 8 times 8, well, we can do that without a calculator, 64. Right. So we're calculating the mean from a table. Now, watch what I do. I add up all those values I just found. 7, 15. I'm trying to do this without a calculator. 19. Let me just double check. 0 add 8 is 8. Add 6, 14. Add 6, 20. Add 1, 21. 1 add 2. Add 1 is 4. Add the carry 1, 619. So if I wrote out all those values and added them up, they would add up to 619. I had 100 values. So watch how I calculate the mean. If they don't tell you how many values there were, add up this column here. The mean is 619 over 100 equal to 6 19 hundredths, or if we're working in decimals, 6.19. Right. Now, averages and range. We've calculated the mode. We found out the mode. We worked out the median. It's around about the middle position, isn't it? So we saw that must be a 6. And then the bit that required the most work, we calculated the mean. The range is the easiest. You subtract the smallest value, or the smallest value was a 5. You subtract that from the largest value, which was 8. So beneath we can write, could you all write this down? Remember maths, we need a pen and paper to learn this. The range is 8 take away 5 equal to 3. Right, so welcome back. So if you copy down the table, I want you to work out the mode, the median, the mean, and the range. So if you're doing this at home via the internet, put it on pause, calculate it, and then watch as it goes through the answer. Right. The mode. The mode is the value that occurred the most. 23 occurred 14 times, which is more than any other value. So the mode is 23. Now, there's 50 bits of data. So we're looking for the 25th ish. The first 7, I'll put them in order, would be 21. The 8th up to the 19th, 7 and 12, 19, would be 22. If I put the rest in order, the 20th all the way up to the 33rd would be a 23. Now we're looking for the 25th one, or 25th-ish. So it must be between the 20th and the 33rd. So the median is 23. Now, we're going to find, if you haven't done it, okay, do this with me. What we do is we multiply the frequency times the value. So what do we get? 7 times 21, 147. 12 times 22, 10 times 22 is 220, 2 times 22 is 42, so it's 262, bless you. 14 times 23, 10 times 23 is 230, 4 times 23 is 92, 230 add 92 is 322. 11 times 24, 10 times 24 is 240, add 24, 264. Yeah. 10 times 23 is 230, 230, 12 times 22. Oh, 64, I know. Well, I said 264, I wrote it down wrong. 6 times 25 is 150. Now we add them up. 11, 13, 17, put 7 there, carry the 1. 10, 12, 18, 23, add 1, 24. 3, 6, 9, 11. So add up to 1,157. So the mean is 1,147. Can you check? Did anybody else get 1,147? Good. Divided by 50. Here's a quick way of dividing by 50. Because there's 50 bits of data. So no, there's 5 different values, but there's 50 different bits of data. That adds up to 50. Right, to divide by 50, divide by 100. We use decimals here, 11.47, and then double your answer. Double 11.47 is 22.94. Who got 22.94? Or if you wrote it as a fraction, it'd be 22 and 94 hundredths, which you can simplify, 22 and 47 fiftieths. The range, you subtract the smallest one from the largest. 25 take away 21. Again, the range is 4. Right, who got all those right? Good.